What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 2 of the Jeep Gladiator build, where today we're going to be throwing on this front stubby bumper from Tyger Auto. This is probably the cheapest one you can get, but I think there's a lot of value here. This will actually go on the JK, the JL, and of course the JT. And what comes with it is obviously the bumper, all the hardware, brackets for the fog lights and license plate if you want it, and then probably some of the best detailed instructions. I'm always big on that, so this will actually give you pictures and step by step. So checking out the bumper, as you can see, it has 2 holes for your factory fog lights, so you can throw those on there. And then it has a winch plate. Check it out. And it's actually, I mean, for $250, I didn't expect it to be, as thick. Powder coating's pretty good. A lot better than some of the other, I guess, budget-friendly bumpers I've gotten before. So let's get started putting this thing on. And first step is to remove the old bumper, which, if you look here, you have a couple clips there, and then let's see, I can't really get it, but you got one here, 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 and here, and then this little piece will come off. So we'll get started on that, and then I'll show you the next step as far as removing the old bumper. So I got this piece removed, and now that it's out of the vehicle, you can see the orientation of where all these clips are. And the clips come out pretty easy. There's just these little plastic clips, so you just put a flat head in there, and they popped right out. And what that'll do is that will give you access to these 2 bolts here, and then you have 2 on the other side, along with the plug for your fog lights. So then the next step will be to try to get you a good view over here, is to remove this brush guard, which, if you look, you have these little clips that'll pop out, and then I think there's 8 of them along the bottom of the bumper. And if you look here, you have 8mm on each side. Like that, there it is. So then you should be able to remove this brush guard, and then that'll actually give you access to all the other bolts you need to remove this factory bumper. So now that we have the brush guard removed, that will now give you access to both of these 16mm bolts. And then I already got them broke loose, so we'll pop these out of there, and then once we get that done, take a look under here. So that just slides in, so I bend it out a little bit, pop it up, maybe. Alright, there you go. And then now you have all the room you need to get to these 2 on this side, these 2 on this side. And originally I had talked about taking these bolts out, but you'll actually leave those in place. And then you have 2 on the outer side of both sides. So we will start removing that, and then we should be able to just slide the bumper right off the front. Alright, so we got the front bumper off of there. Basically, you just remove those nuts and that plug, and then it just slides off the front. So now, in order to retrieve the wiring harness for the fog lights, we will start to take this apart and grab the harness and grab the fog lights out of there, and then transfer them over to the new bumper. As you can see, I got the harness for the fog lights out of the old bumper, and then I went ahead and installed one of the fog lights just so I could show you guys exactly what's going on, because since it does have multiple applications, it comes with a lot of different hardware and a few different brackets, but the ones you'll need is this bracket, which will go right here, and these just thread in to that hole there. And then you have these little clips, and those will go there. Oh, get it on there. And then you will use these screws to attach. Show you guys a close-up. So that's basically how to install it. And then we'll slap the harness on there, and then if you look over here, here is the hardware that comes for actually installing it to the Jeep. So I'm going to get everything transferred over here, and then we'll start working on putting this together so that we can get everything wrapped up. Now that I have both fog lights installed, as you can see there, and then also the harness, which over here where the plug's at, I zip tied it right there, keep everything tucked out of the way, put some tension on it when I ran it across, and then tuck the rest under here, zip tied it. So now what we're going to be doing is installing these pieces, which they come over here, go behind, tuck up, go through there. I did it on this side. It has these little plastic pieces that hold it in place. And then take a look over here. So that'll pretty much be how it goes. You got a lock washer, and then a nut, and then this side's just the opposite. And then those will actually install there where the factory bolts were at. So I'm going to get this put in place, we'll tighten it up, and then we'll check it out whenever it's all done. Okay, I got everything wrapped up. There it is. Got the fog lights on there. Definitely gonna need like a new skid plate or something. But overall, it's not a bad installation, and it costs $250 and it's pretty good quality. So definitely value in this product. So shout out to Tyger Auto. Check them out. And that's going to be it for this video, but as always, I appreciate everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more on the Gladiator build.